Number 10. Titty Villus is often referred to as the patron demon of scribes. Back when the mechanical printing press was not yet invented, copies of books or documents had to be made by hand. This was done by professional scribes who were often monks in the scriptorium of their monasteries. As one can imagine, errors could not be avoided. Instead of owning up to their mistakes, the monks invented Titty Villus. The demon was not only blamed for scribble errors but also served as a warning to the inattentive monk. It was said that Titty Villus wandered the earth every day collecting scribble errors until he had collected enough errors to fill his sack 1,000 times. At the end of each day Titty Villus would take his sack to the devil and each scribble mistake would be entered in a book beside the name of the monk who had made it. It was believed that on Judgment Day, the errors would be read out loud and held against the monk who had made it. Number 9. Booga is a headless, human-like demon from the Ilocos region. It usually appears in dark places and in large, uninhabited buildings or in buildings that are in a ruinous state. Booga can transform itself into various evil spirits that come in different shapes, such as human or animal. However, if it transforms itself into a human it will be of colossal size. If it transforms itself into an animal it usually takes on the form of a horse, dog, hog, or chicken. Interestingly, it is believed that the Booga takes a fancy to women's underwear. Number 8. Bushi is a demon from Zoroastrian mythology in service under Ahriman. The demon is said to have a gaunt body, long arms and yellow skin. He is often described as an evil genius. Bushi is the demon of lethargy, sloth and procrastination. In fact, every day just before dawn Bushi leaves the north and rushes into darkness, muttering a strange incantation: "Sleep on, O men, sleep on, O sinners, sleep on and live in sin." It is through the recital of this incantation that Bushi hopes to make people to sleep through their religious obligations. However, at dawn the demon must abandon his plans and return back to his darkness. So whenever you sleep through an important obligation or see yourself procrastinating, you know who to Number 7. In Hindu mythology, Vishakha is an evil spirit that haunts graveyards. Vishakha is a demon that is similar to a zombie in that it likes to feast on the flesh of the dead. The terrifying demon is said to have black skin, huge bulging red eyes and engorged veins. He speaks a mysterious language known as Paskaki. Vishakha likes to take possession of living humans, which causes all sorts of problems for the possessed, such as madness and disease. However, you can prevent a Vishakha from entering your body through the performance of certain chants or mantras as well as through offerings of food and drink. Because what demon doesn't like a good Number 6. Hantura, or large ghost, comes from the folklore of West Malaysia. It is a type of aerial devil that is bound to a Malaysian black magic practitioner who chooses the demon as its familiar. A practitioner can receive the Hantura after forming a pact with a jinn or else through inheritance. If the demon is not passed down to a new practitioner, it will take on the image of its last master and will roam the area seeking food and a new master of its own choosing. However, if the practitioner fails to pass down the Hantura before he dies, his death will be extremely long and painful and could result in him returning as a zombie. Hantura can take on the form of any human or object and will dutifully carry out the orders of its master. However, if left to its own accord, the demon will attack anyone who travels late at night and passes through a crossroads. To prevent a Hantura from possessing you, you must provide it with regular food offerings of vakak, a type of cake made from eggs, rice cakes, roasted chicken, and yellow glutinous rice. Of course, the occasional offering of animal blood may be also required. Number 5. Mukiller is the demon of headaches who originates from Neo-Assyrian and Neo-Babylonian mythology. He is said to have the body of a lion and the head, torso, arms and hands of a man. He apparently also wears the horned cap of divinity. Mukiller translates to mean evil attendant, he who offers misfortune and the holder of the head of evil. Mukiller causes not only headaches but also a wild swing in emotions. These wild swings in emotion can sometimes lead to death, as can be seen from the ancient doctor's diagnosis. If he continually laughs, hand of Mukiller, he will die. If he rejoices and is terrified, hand of Mukiller, he will die. If he feels harassed. Number 4. Atazael is a type of giant demon that comes from the Zuni of the southwest North America. In a way, the demon is the original Bigfoot and likes to hunt both demons and humans for food. However, the demon's favorite activity is capturing and eating women that have strayed from their villages. During a special ceremonial dance, their Zuni use the figure of Atazael to frighten children into obedience. It is said that Atazael has a torso as big as an elk, a mane of grey bison hair and hands so thick that his knuckles appear horned. In some versions, Atazael's chest hair is compared to porcupine's quills and his arms are said to be covered in scales. Everyone agrees that he has unblinking eyes and yellow tusks. Number 3. Yaku, also known as the Demon of Blood, comes from Sinhalese folklore. Yaku is said to have the face of a monkey and the body of a man, and his skin is supposedly fiery red. He uses a red bull to ride on. The Sinhalese believe that the demon is responsible for all sorts of diseases, but especially those that produce a flux of blood from the system. It is also believed that when a man is dying, Yaku is present by means of an avatar or an apparition known as Maru avatar. The demon can also assume the apparition of death. In this case, the demon assumes the dimensions of a pygmy, carrying in one hand a koch, in the other hand a club, and in his mouth the corpse. Number 2. In Japanese Buddhism, Jaikai Ningi or human-eating ghosts are the spirits of greedy, selfish or godless people who were cursed after death to eat human corpses. Thus their nights are spent seeking out newly dead bodies as well as food offerings left for the dead. Sometimes Jaikai Ningi also rob corpses for valuables which they then use to bribe local officials to leave them in peace. It is said that Jaikai Ningi resemble decomposing cadavers and only a few inhuman features give away their true nature. Any mortal who views them supposedly freezes in fear. However, some believe that Jaikai Ningi have the ability to disguise themselves as normal human beings and even lead normal lives. Number 1. According to Christian theology, Mammon is the demon of greed that has the power to inspire greed, envy and lust. Under Mammon's control, even a good man could be driven to corruption. It is said that once you fall under Mammon's spell you will become obsessed with whatever it is he is trying to tempt you with. Believe it or not, there is no consistent image of Mammon. Some have imagined him as a huge, lumbering demon while others claimed he resembled a glorious emperor somewhat like Julius Caesar. Still others believed he was a crooked old man who could easily blend in with the crowd. During the Middle Ages many people believed that Mammon was a deity, albeit a black-hearted deity. Church leaders also saw his power and distinguished him as a powerful lord, naming him one of the 7 princes of hell. In fact, some theologians estimated that Mammon would have as many as 6,600,000 demons under his. Number 10. Titty Villus is often referred to as the patron demon of scribes. Back when the mechanical printing press was not yet invented, copies